years of experience with tribal government. I am also experienced and trained in 638 PL 93 638 contracting. I and the Indian Self-Determination Act. Um, I'm also familiar with the Indian Regulatory Act, IGRA, land acquisitions. I'm also familiar with placing land into trust, and familiar with the Comanche Nation Constitution. So I think that I've worked in tribal government and in every facet of tribal government dealing with these areas.
In your opinion, should the indirect cost budget be published?
Yes, in my view, the indirect cost should be published in summary form as it appears in the indirect cost proposal agreement, which is a part of the public record and is not the proprietary financial information.
What changes, if any, do you want to make for the tribe?
In my view, it's always to listen to the voice of the people regarding change and make a determination if it is within the Comanche Constitution and bylaws and any other regulations that governs our tribe. I feel like the voice of the people should be heard, and that if they're if they're wanting change, then maybe we should look in and see that if we can possibly do it or if it's going to benefit our tribe in any way.
What are your goals for your 3 year term, and what is your time frame to accomplish these goals?
My goal is to work for the people and also to help stabilize our contracts and grants that are governed within the tribal operations, to also look at new and prosperous economic development ventures for our tribe other than gaming. Um, I believe that the time frame with that 3 year term, it would probably take the whole term to navigate all of what I would like to accomplish within the business committee.
What are your thoughts about the tribal court system, and how will you help establish it?
A tribal court system is absolutely needed, and I will work with the CBC and staff to ensure that the tribe contracts the PL 93 638 from the Bureau of Indian Affairs. And also, too, I know that we budgeted for that, um, to ensure that all of the correct regulations are followed that allows us to operate our own court system.
How do you feel about the 50% revenue allocation plan that was discussed at the General Council meeting?
I feel like the allocation plan is the right of the people if the funds are available. I know that we have a process that we have to go through with the approval of the Bureau and also the approval of NIGC. I know that probably they've only approved up to 40% over the years with all tribes. So if you know, it's been approved with the people, I feel like that's their right. So they are the voice of the tribe, and yes, I think that it should be done if possible.
Define economic development in your view, and do you agree or disagree with how the line items are grouped in the current 25%, 25%, 10% budget?
To promote the standard of living and economic growth, the groupings of the budgets are agreeable, but I do think that we need to pay more attention to the economic development ventures that the tribe is supplementing. If they are not self-sustaining, then we need to go back and review the operations and the financial allocations of those entities. So I feel that the grouping of them is pretty much self-explanatory of what we're supplementing. But when we go back and we keep supplementing the same thing over and over and over, and they're not prospering for us, but we're adding to the supplements, we need to we need to really go back and review and maybe rework the budget and see where, I mean, there maybe have to be some cuts in some areas. Just, I mean, it isn't prospering the tribe if we keep supplementing the same thing over and over and over. That is supposed to be supplementing the tribe at some point. So
Do you see Coney as an asset or a liability to the tribe? And do you think their accountability and transparency are acceptable?
I think that all economic development ventures are assets if they are stable and self-sustaining without the tribe supplementing the business operations. I feel like if they're under the umbrella of the tribe, even though they have others that are investing in them, that yes, I mean it's the right of the people to see all financials that we're paying for. So yes, I believe that we should see everything that is financial with any kind of economic development venture that we have. As far as it being a asset or liability, um, I feel like if we're supplementing it, then that causes it to be a liability. It's not an asset. So it's dependent on the time frame of did we just start this company, and or is it a company that we've had for several years. Um, if we've just started the company, then I could see us supplementing for the first maybe 2 years of the company. But if we've had this company over that time frame, I feel like that we're losing money, and it's just costing us to keep a business venture like this opened.
Yeah. So would you put it on the next year's budget?
No, if we have to continue supplementing and it's not showing us any showing any prospering within, then I feel like maybe we need to go back and look at the reorganize maybe and look at the company. If we can't come up with any kind of plan to make this company prosper, then I feel like no, it shouldn't go on the budget.
What are your two top culturally motivated goals, and how will you accomplish them within your term?
To strive for financial success and stability for our tribe and our tribal members, to promote and develop strong skills and academic knowledge and growth for our people. I will work with the CBC and our tribal members to promote these goals. I feel like that, you know, the children are the future, and that's where we need to start looking and ensuring that our kids are educated and they're ready to step in these positions that some of our people are ready to step out of. So um, those are my goals, and I hope to strive for them through the whole 3-year term if elected.
Do you have any closing remarks that you would like to add?
I'm just here for the people, and I will always have an ear for the people. If I'm elected in and they would like to voice their opinion, I'll always be available for that. Thank you.
Okay.